Hi, welcome back to Zoom 101. My name is Michelle MJ Brodie. I am from Atlas Events Group, and I'm just walking you through the Zoom settings. So if this is the first video you have watched, then what you need to do is go to your website URL and type in zoom.com to log into your account so that you can get to this dashboard. This is what your dashboard will look like, and it will kind of tell you the kind of plan that you're on, etc. We are not logged in through our desktop dashboard. This is the normal desktop launch pad that is downloaded with Zoom, and the settings that are here are very, very different and just the generic, quick, easy access settings, not our actual account settings, which is what we're going through today. So in our previous videos, we've gone through what the profile looks like and why it's important, meetings and webinars and how they're different, a few different utilities that they've released recently that are not really relevant to most Zoom users. And now we're into another new thing which Zoom has called Notes. So let's investigate this together and see why we would use this and where we might find it of use in our Zoom use. So it looks like, once again, as Zoom becomes a platform that they try to create people to use every day throughout their day, similar to the personal devices and the contacts, basically what they're trying to do is become a replacement platform for things like FaceTime, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, video calling, etc., as well as communication here as well. So if you are working on a project or a contract with other people, again, this might be worth utilizing because it would mean that you're also using the personal contacts feature inside Zoom, where you've put your project team's contacts together so that you can all communicate. Same with the whiteboards, you can all communicate on that project, and therefore notes would make sense. So, you know, if we are writing notes on particular whiteboards or meetings we've had, or putting agendas together for meetings, this would probably be an okay place to do that. My word of advice, as always with company governance, is do not rely on this becoming your storage device. If these notes are important, make sure you are still downloading them and creating a file and a proper record keeping procedure for those project notes. Don't assume that this feature is something that Zoom is going to keep. It is a new feature, and if they don't get a lot of uptake on it, or people report bugs, or people report that it's a useless feature, they will remove it, meaning there is every chance that the notes that you've created will cease to exist on the platform. So while it might be a great feature to use now, please ensure that you're always downloading your information off of Zoom and uploading it to your own personal record keeping area, whether that is your Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox, cloud storage of choice, hard drive even as well. One other new feature we'll look at here is clips. Now, as mentioned before, this is also available out over on our desktop platform now here. And as mentioned, Zoom is trying to become an everyday app, I guess, for people to utilize instead of, you know, just using our camera feature on our phone to record videos. They're trying to encourage us to use Zoom to record all of our videos rather than maybe just our photo feature. And Clips is a tool that would work or align well with your YouTube shorts or your social media reels and clips. So that would be what this feature is about. And yeah, basically, as you can see right there, record yourself and your screen to create a clip. You can share your clips with others. There are other sort of team communication platforms, for example, like Slack, that do the huddles or that you can do a screen share with yourself and your screen if you're trying to show team members something that you're trying to explain to them visually. So again, this is kind of a Zoom equivalent of Keeping Up with the Joneses. And yeah, that's just what that looks like and what they've done with it. So those are the new features that Zoom have just rolled out recently. And as mentioned at the very first video as well, be aware that every time Zoom does an update or releases a new feature, sometimes your settings will change and the new features may actually affect your account or your settings. And it's just good to check in, see what's new, and check your settings, which we will be going through in its own video, to ensure that these new features or new settings don't have a negative impact on your brand or your purpose use for Zoom.